2 years ago, a channel was created called TheArcticPenguin, and its first few videos were kinda bad. So in honor of the channel's 2-year anniversary, I will rank all of the videos on the channel so far, on a scale of F to S. So sit back, relax, and listen to me evaluate my own skills. The first video on the list is the first video on the channel, obviously. This video ranks around the C tier. Ooh boy, I think the fact that there isn't any audio, and me actually writing, gives this video a low rank from the get-go. The only good thing about this video is the fact that it is my first video, and that it helped me become the YouTuber I am. I guess. Next up is the first Roblox skating video. I ranked this video around, let's say B tier. I genuinely enjoyed making the video, actually. It's not as boring as the last video, in my opinion at least, and it's the first video with my best friend. If you're watching this, insert best friend name here. Hey, what's up? How you doing? After this video is the next Roblox skating video. I also ranked this one around B tier. This is a video I made with my best friend and some random game creator that I don't have the brain capacity to remember the name of. I had a lot of fun making this one. In retrospect, I had fun making a lot of my skating videos. This one has music, which is definitely better than total silence. This also started a trend with most of my videos that still follow today. Usually, each video, I'll try to do a new thing to make it better than the last, whether it be adding music, having new effects, or anything else to set itself apart and help me improve my craft. Next one is another skating video, but this time, there's actual improvement with the skating quality. This video goes to C tier only because the song I chose is super irritating, and I actually use an emoji in the description. On purpose. I'm pretty sure this was the first video after a little hiatus because I forgot my Google username. I remembered the password, but I forgot my username. I eventually remembered and uploaded the video, which is probably good. Right? Next video isn't a skating video, and is instead an obby video. This video goes at C tier. I didn't enjoy making this video as much as I did the others. I still like the game a lot, and the music I use is pretty good. There really isn't anything else to say about this one. It's kinda boring. Boring and vomit-inducing. After this one is the Noob Train video. Ooh! F tier. This video is just way too boring. There is no music, the video is way too long, and the game isn't even that fun. Simple and boring as that. Next is another skating video, but this time it's on an actually somewhat well-known game, C tier. The map itself is interesting, the video itself is okay, and the music isn't as good as the music in other videos, but I did have a fun time on this one, even if I kept failing. A lot. Next is the parkour one, D tier. The video's boring, there's no music. I enjoyed making it though, and the game is really fun, so. After this was Eviction Notice Parts 1 and 2. I actually like these videos for some reason. Playing it was fun, and although there are some boring parts in the videos, and the music is completely different vibe than what's actually happening, it's kind of funny. That's why I'm putting these at B. Next videos are actually two separate videos, but I consider them the same video. These are more Roblox skating and even more Roblox skating. I'm just starting to register how much of my channel is skating videos. These go at B tier. They're good, the music is nice, and I enjoyed making them. And just a couple videos to vibe to when you're bored. I like that. After these is the Roblox Beatles reference video. D tier. I'm actually confused as to why I decided to make the video. Was I just one day going, oh, that street has the stripe thingies on it. Time to make a video. I just don't like the fact I walked over it several times. But I really love the Beatles, so this one gets to be saved from F tier. Next video is the Roblox SCP-3008. C tier. I really like the game. It's fun and scary, and not just because it's inside of an IKEA. Oh yeah, also I had fun making the video. I think the fact there isn't any music actually gives more effect to the video. That's all I have to say. Moving on. Next video is Roblox Skate Edit. 8 tier. I really enjoyed making this video. The editing is terrible, but I love stopping, setting up, and shooting the clip. This is a fun video that sort of captures what mood I was in, and kind of what I was like when the video was published, way back on that July 13th of 2020. Wow, I feel old. Next up is the My First Animation. Easy S tier. This was the first 2D animation I've ever made, and it's one of my favorites. The song I used was perfect, and the video was short and sweet. All the animated videos at the time were made without a drawing tablet, so all I had was my fingies and a touchscreen. Not too shabby under those circumstances. I was having a conversation with my best friend while I was making this. I had a fun time. The video after this was the Penguin Hearts video. A tier. This is a pretty strange video. The animation itself is weird, but that's good, even though the music doesn't really fit. Nonetheless, this is still a really great video. Next video is titled Another Skate Edit. It wasn't until I watched it that I would realize that this would be an S tier. I don't know, something about the dreamy music and the cuts and everything just brings me back to that time in my life. Also, I love the parts where I obviously crashed but cut it anyway. It's just funny to me. After that was a penguin walking. A tier. I was gonna put this at B tier, but something about the video is so charming even though I'm the guy who made it. Sure, the animation is bad, but it was only like my third attempt at it. I remember struggling really hard on this one. I didn't know how to move lines, so I just had to keep redrawing and redrawing, which is why it's really choppy. Next is Cities and Countries Animated. A tier. It's short and sweet, good music, and I think they did a bang-up job on some of the buildings. It's good, but not exactly the best. Next is Lennon the Dragon. A tier. This is a really strange video. I think the reason this one was so strange is because it's based off a dream my aunt had. My aunt. Not me, my aunt. In her dream, the dragon was called Danny instead of Lennon, but because Danny the Dragon is a book, I had to change it to Lennon. This video has a lot more detail than my other animated videos, and I still don't know why. The next video is the Picoland video. B tier. This video is based off a stuffed animal that me and my brothers have named Pico. Don't ask why he's named that. It's probably a long story. He is like some really smart penguin so he makes a theme park named after him called Picoland. That's it. That's it. Also, I really like the animation I did in the roller coaster car. I don't know why. I just do. Next is a skydiving video. C tier. I don't know why the smiley face is there for almost a full 20 seconds. I really don't know. The next video is the first Stickbot video. A tier. As well as being the start of a new era on the channel, this also sort of counted as my voice reveal. No, my voice is not that high, that was me making it that high. Only problems with the video are the random shots of my brother getting caught in the frame and that really annoying noise. Next is the DIY lamp video. B tier. The reason this video is so dark is that the app we were using had green screen effects and it was registering the green stickbot as green screen. So to stop this, we had to pile a bunch of stuff to block out the light. We were too dumb to notice the turn off green screen button in the corner of the app. Also, I really like the lamp I made. Next is the alien abduction video. S tier. This video took way too long to make. I had to make the sets and do all the effects and everything. You can actually see the whole green screen thing I mentioned in this video if you look around the scene where the green stickbot's getting beamed up. Look how dumb it looks. I love how the video turned out, even if it isn't the best. After this is the natural disaster survival video. B tier. This was when I started to use a better editing tool than the one I had when I was making the skating videos. Thank gosh for that. I like the music here, but the video doesn't go on for a while. Also, I really like the game. Next is Roblox skating stuff. B tier. Nothing really to say here other than that this is a video that exists. Nothing overly good, but nothing bad either. This is also the last skating video that I made on the channel. Maybe I should go back to it for a video or two. I'll have to think about it. I'd like to do it. Maybe. Perhaps. Next up is Holes. C tier. It would be higher if there was music. The game is okay. The video is a little long. I love the title though. Just Holes. Next is Difficulty Chart Obby. B tier. That video was made when difficulty chart obbies on Roblox were really popular. I just chose some random one that I haven't played before and just started recording. The music is good at least. Next is the worst performing video on the channel at only 3 views. Roblox Obstacle Fail Compilation Part 1. That's a mouthful of a title. Oh, by the way, there obviously won't be a Part 2. Obviously. B tier. Nothing overly terrible about the video, other than the cringy title. I think the game was actually getting less and less popular at the time, which probably didn't help my case. Next up, Roblox Minigames. C tier. I used to really like the game, which is why I played it. I really lost the taste for it. Also, the video is long. Next is Tower Stuff. C tier. Reminds me a lot of my first video, mostly because of the bright colors and the playing style for both. The only reason this is lower is because I was playing a cheap copy and paste game based off an actually good game. Also, the thumbnail isn't too good. After that is Earth summed up in about 30 seconds. A tier. This video was a thing that I wanted to do because I tried looking for videos like it, but I couldn't find any. I like the music I used, and there are way more pictures than I remember using. Next is Stickbot City Axolotl Attack. Easy S tier. This is my second most popular video, and is definitely one of my favorites. I actually used the green screen here for the first time, and I really liked how it turned out. I definitely count the Axolotl as one of my favorite characters out of all the videos so far. Fun fact, this video was uploaded on the last day of 2020. Next up is Stickbot Dipper and Mabel Meet My Dog. A tier. This video is probably the cringiest title I'll ever conceive. I was really into Gravity Falls around the time. I still am, but not as much to the point where I'd make a YouTube fanfic about the main characters meeting my dog. Even with the flaws, it's still a great video. The green screen worked well, the costumes are great, the characters act like they would in the show, and there's my dog, which is an obvious plus. Look at her face. Look at it. After that is Stickbot Kindness Week. B tier. I remember the only reason I made this was because someone told me I should, because it was Kindness Week coming soon, so I was just like, okay, I guess I'm doing this now. My favorite part of the video is how it looks like my hand just slapped the Stickbot. It just looks so dumb. Next is Stickbots Become Heroes. A tier. This was actually the last video recorded using the same app as the ones before. I love the plot I made. The costumes are all great, the set designs are awesome, and Red Stickbot / Spider-Man is maybe my favorite Stickbot character. I don't know, there's a lot of competition. Also, there will be a sequel. I just need to think of a plot that actually works. Next up is Ducky and Stickbot Dance. B tier. The video's pretty short, and I don't like the voiceover I did for Ducky. His voice is way too deep. Like, come on, son. If you watch it again and just imagine that his voice is higher pitched, please. After that, there's something is going to happen to this channel. Oh my gosh, I regret making this so much. D tier. Not gonna lie, the video is kinda cringe. This is that one video that keeps me up at night. The art is good, but the writing is just cringe. And the saddest thing is, I said I was making a TV show, and I'm still working on it. I don't mean writing scripts. No, I mean, I'm still planning out plot lines and character arcs. You don't know how many versions of the show exist. There's probably been, like, 10 drafts. With help, too. Also, by the way, I probably won't change the channel banner. I like it the way it is. Next is Stickbot Among Us. S tier, S tier, S tier. Oh my gosh, this video is so good. This is probably the best video on the channel. And it's my most popular too, with 360 views. Wow, never expected that. That's like more views than days in a year. I'm so glad that that's my most popular video, because I work super hard on that. It took me like 3, 5, 4 whole months working on that thing. The writing is great, even though the scenario is strange. The backgrounds are perfect, everything is perfect. Next up is the history of animation. B tier. Kinda cringe. The intro is cringe, and some of the dialogue is cringe, but I still like it. It took me a while to make. The video is actually made for my class at school because we had to present a passion project thingy-majiggy, so I chose animation. I think we all agree. The best part of the video is... After that is Axolotl Attack 2, Axolotl Geddon. S tier. I don't know why it hasn't gotten as much views as the original. In my opinion, it's better than the original. The animation is smoother, the audio is better, and the overall video quality was great. I had fun making it, and my cousins have name cameos in there too. It isn't their actual names, but they requested to be called whatever I called them in the video. Next up is Stickbot Outpizzas the Hut. S tier. I liked how I was able to make the door look like it was flying through the air. I actually can't remember how I did that. I had fun making that video, although it was kinda hard to get the pizza to stay in the Stickbot's hand. After that is Stickbot Night Live, S tier. I think this video has my favorite thumbnail out of any video. I really liked filming this one. It didn't take too long. I don't know why I sounded so angry when I was talking about how hard it is to write scripts. I sound like a soccer mom telling a teacher how hard it is to raise children. This video also has one of my favorite audio gags out of any video. If you listen closely, you'll hear our little voice go, "Ooh!" It's actually a character from a show that me and my friends really like, and it was meant as a little Easter egg for them to notice, but I guess everyone knows it now, so it's not really a secret anymore. Now, the latest video that has come out at the time of this recording, Rage Against the Gumball Machine. I put it at A tier. It's good, it's funny, and it's short. I probably should have made a YouTube short, but I don't know how, so... I really like this thumbnail I made, though. I think it looks nice. 2 years ago, I would have expected this YouTube channel to have millions of subscribers and tons of likes. I wanted to be this big person who casually met up with big YouTubers like Game Theory or Markiplier. But now, it's the 2-year anniversary of the channel, and I have about 46 subscribers at the time of this recording, some 1,600 views, and a truckload of cringy content. But you know what? I don't care. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with my 46 subscribers. Although most of those subscribers are friends and family, I'm still happy. I'm happy because I know there are people out there who like the insignificant little videos I make. So I want to say thank you to all of you, friends, family, and people I've never met before. It's a pleasure creating for you.